Good morning, everyone. So, I was actually doing my reading and it wasn't even recording, which was kind of funny because it's been a really good reading and it was going smooth. Anyways, happy holidays, everyone. Um, so, I brought out my huge thing of cards and I pulled out my tarot deck because that's what I carry this big thing in. Okay, so the minute I pulled my tarot cards out, the card walking away came out. This one right here. It flew right out like, hey, read me. So that tells me you guys are going to start walking away from things. It could be limited beliefs on your self, like potential, self-image, so on and so forth. Maybe you're walking away from a toxic relationship. Maybe you're walking away from bad habits, right? You're walking away, you're letting things go. You're allowing things to fall away that do not align with you, that do not serve a purpose in your life anymore. And I do have to say it's okay to grieve those things because you held on to them for so long, they got you to the point that you're at now, right? But they're no longer aligning with you, and that can be anything. It could even be chicken nuggets. I don't know. Maybe you're releasing the need for chicken nuggets. Relationships, jobs, moving on to something bigger and better, knowing your worth for once. So a lot of you guys are walking away, and I feel this is the message for today's reading. So the first card that I pulled from tarot is passion. Is manipulation. It's the Magician in reverse, okay? So some of you guys have been dealing with a lot of manipulation, insecurities, poor planning, untapped talents. Maybe you guys know that you have these talents. Maybe you haven't been tapping into them or working on things like the creative side, something for a job, like singing or dancing, for instance, or drawing and painting, or talking to people. All right, lack of confidence, and this is what's been stopping you, is your lack of confidence within yourself. And this could always stem from childhood, of people like putting you down, saying you sound stupid, or that's not good, or somebody's better. Or stop comparing yourself already to other people. Stop listening to those past people, okay? Because a lot of people do those things because they're insecure themselves and they don't want to see another person succeed or do better than them. So you've been lacking confidence, or you've been dealing with a lot of narcissism. Yeah, that's a lot. Within this past year, or even more, this is what you've been dealing with, okay? And manipulation and narcissism all on their own is heavy shit, okay? And it comes in all shapes, forms, sizes, and colors. It's ridiculous, and some is quiet, some is very loud, but it knocks your confidence down, okay? So I feel this is what you guys are walking away from finally, and that is okay. It's okay to hold that feeling of guilt from walking away. It's okay to hold that feeling of grief. You're finally walking away from something that you held on so tightly for. You tried. It's not gonna work. Now you know your worth. Now you know it's okay to find something better. Even if it's a job, a relationship, a hobby, even if it's just loving yourself for once, right? Yeah. So I asked, what do you guys need to do? Because of this, I got the Knight of Wands. Passion project, okay? Basically, that means dabble with your passions. Dive in to what you are most passionate about. It could be any kind of project you're working on. It could be the start of a new relationship. It could be getting an apartment, okay? It could be anything that you have felt passionate about, that you have stopped yourself from going after, okay? You've been very frustrated because because you haven't been going after these things, because you've been putting yourself in a tiny little box just to appease everyone else. And now you're stepping outside of this box. Now you're walking away in the direction that you want to go. You will see a lot of conflict and stress when you decide to walk away, Okay, you will see a lot of conflict when you stand up for yourself. Be bold anyways. Speak your mind, okay? Regardless, if somebody gets upset because you're telling them how you feel, they don't belong in your life. If somebody gets upset because you want to do something that really fuels your fire, they don't belong in your life. This journey is for you, okay? Do know this journey is for you. This is your book, novel, whatever you want to call it. This isn't theirs, all right? So start living for you in this coming year. Start doing things that will make you happy for once, all right? And stop being reckless and impatient, because things will fall into place. Things don't happen overnight. So the other thing that I pulled was what's the vibe? And I asked what's going on, what do you need to do as well? So some of you guys are putting distance between you and another person, or distance between you and a job, you and a bad idea, but I really feel it's you and another person. If it's anything else, it's still you're putting distance between that because it no longer serves you. And this could be a separation or a divorce as well. All right, there's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of discontent with your current situation right now that you're trying to walk away from, that you're not happy in whatsoever. And you've been daydreaming, you've been stuck in your head, not only about the things that you want in life that you haven't been going after, because remember, you've been in a box to appease other people. So you've been daydreaming about the things you do want. I feel you're going to finally go after it, right? You're going to go after your hopes and dreams. You're going to leave things behind with this separation, with whatever it is. You're going to have a major glow up because you chose to walk away. You chose to start a new chapter in your life. This is called a glow up, and it doesn't always have to do with looks, but sometimes it does. A glow up can be something that is more beneficial for yourself, that makes you happy, and when you're happy, it really shows. You glow differently when you're happy, when you're going after the things in life that you really desire and want, that you have the passion for. This could be a new career, a new opportunity, a new relationship. It's telling you it's okay to ride the waves of your emotions, okay? It's okay because these emotions are going to be crashing in like waves at an ocean, and some are going to be very heavy and fast. Some are going to be slow and subtle, but it's okay to ride every wave that comes in. This is your life. This is everything you've been through. To not experience these emotions would be not human, borderline psychopath if you can't really feel these emotions. So do not fear, do not worry. Things will happen when they're meant to happen. Everything that is meant for you will not pass you by, okay? So allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to grieve. It's okay. It is. So I also, I pulled some cards, messages from the universe. I want to see if I can get this done before I'm out of time. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over, so hold on, be patient. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who and what you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. I wish you guys luck. Have a